Confident and ready for action, the Bulls as they headed to the locker room earlier on. The hometown crowd certain to give them a warm welcome. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Nikola Vucevic has a new role on the Bulls. He said in Orlando everything was going through me. Now there are more guys who can score, so I try to do other things to help the team, like passing and rebounding and screening. When you have so much talent around you, you have to adjust. There are many ways you can impact the game. Kevin, you are impacting this broadcast. Back to you.
You are too, DA. Thank you so much. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3. And for Chicago, Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Alex Caruso out there with Jordan. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Now here's DeRozan. Jordan inside, covered by Simon. Jordan with the bucket.
The high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Lillard finds Nurkic. And here is Simons. There's the pass to Lillard. That 3 off the mark. Simons against Jordan. Passes it to Vucevic. Outside Williams. Vucevic setting the pick for Williams. 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thibault. Inside. Lillard dishes to Grant. Back to Lillard. From downtown, drills the three-pointer.
You just can't give Lillard an inch out there. He's going to shoot that one incredibly fast.
Caruso, the pass to Jordan. And the rebound by Nurkic.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now, here's Lillard, and he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Jordan against Simons. No good from Jordan. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Grant kicks to Lillard. Vucevic against Nurkic. Six on the shot clock. Grant for 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's Chicago the other way. In this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
Yeah, even when it comes to matchups where it looks like one side should be the clear favorite, those brief 2-game series often end 1-1.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Fans coming to the floor, it's your 3-1-2.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Jordan. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And you noted it, his points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now, here's Caruso. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The 11-footer, DeRozan's shot is off.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
No good from Grant. Bulls trail by 3. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Nurkic. And it's DeRozan missing.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Lillard looking around. Nice move. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Bulls. Trailing by 5. Jordan outside. Pass to Williams. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Here's Nurkic after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Lillard attacking, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O, as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of O's.
The free throw drops for Lillard.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Second free throw, no good. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walden Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
Jordan can't get it to go.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Grant with a screen on DeRozan. Three-pointer, Lillard. Here's Nurkic. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
The pass to Vucevic. Fades away. No good off the back of the rim. Trailblazers leading by 6. Here's Simon. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it in help defense or on the ball.
Now here's Caruso. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's DeRozan. And again, Chicago. No good. Blazers on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. The shot's good from Simon.
Well, Simon's known for a guy who can really get it going from behind the line, and he can do some damage. He's got length and vertical ability from there.
DeRozan with it. Defended by Thibault. Back to Caruso. And the Bulls with another miss. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Grant against Vucevic. Simons surveying the D. Here's Nurkic. Hands the 12-footer. Nurkic has got 6.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
They get it back.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Kicks it to Lillard. High post, Nurkic. Vucevic on him. Three-pointer, Simons. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Portland.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
So for the Bulls, Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Patrick Beverley comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dosunmu in for Alex Caruso. Portland also making some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Nasir Little comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Sharp in for Lillard. Drummond dishes to Beverley. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Dosunmu. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Will it go? And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Reddish, he's checked in for Portland.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
Drummond can sit on that weak side block or in front of the rim and just be a tough guy to move out from the lane. You'll get those offensive rebounds.
Now, here's Shun. 12 points his last outing.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Outside Jordan. Right wing. Now, here's Dosunmu, covered by Simons. Just 4 to shoot, and it's Beverley missing.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Sharp. And they'll get another chance. To the paint. Here's Eubanks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Andre Drummond picks one up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Trailblazers.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Now let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he's good on the second.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that crew.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
And he makes the first.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
And so Jordan nails both of them. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time. And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Now, here's Dosunmu, covered by Simons. Passes it to Drummond. He kicks to Beverly. A three-pointer off the mark. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Wizards. Sharp, the pass to Simons. Here's Eubanks. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And for so long, the Blazers have had great guard play.
Yeah, Lillard and McCollum, what a great tandem back there. But defensively, there were some gaps, and now it's Lillard and Simons. So they've gotten even a little bit smaller. This has been a strength of the Blazers for a decade now, and it just comes at you in a little bit different package.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Dosunmu. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Driving in. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Over in the corner, Reddish. Pass to Winslow. There's the pick. Reddish with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Little kicks to Reddish. 5 on the clock. There's the 3. Good on the triple. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
And for Little, that's a quality find right there, just dropping that pass.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Dosunmu. Beverly wide open. Good on the three-point shot.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Now, here's Shunk. Defense is right there. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. No one on him, and he makes the easy one.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Not a lot of room. The dish to Jordan. And Jordan slams it home.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest level.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Portland leading by 11. Winslow, the pass to Reddish. Winslow setting the pick for Reddish. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes. But it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
First free throw is good.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific
here in the first quarter.
Now Drummond. 11-point game his last outing. Dosunmu's shot is off. Now here's Sharp. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Winslow. Here's Sharp. Now the pass to Reddish. Fires the three. Chicago grabs the miss. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, I love the way they just came right out at them in that game, determined to attack the rim.
And it led to them getting a bunch of points at the free throw line. So that aggressiveness caused foul trouble for their opponent. It was a great aggressive attitude that they played with.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute.
Please give a big round of applause.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
So with Jordan on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Patrick Beverley. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Caruso in at the 1. Bulls trail by 10. Dishes a 2, DeRozan. Drummond trying to get himself free. Back to Caruso. Beverley with a screen on Lillard. Here's Caruso. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Bulls, Alex Caruso. At the line for 2,
First one falls for him. And Brett, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
And so he hits both. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Knocked loose. Here's Caruso. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Grant the pass to Lillard. Good, and Grant gets the assist. And 11 points for Lillard.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Lillard against Caruso. Outside DeRozan, the 17-footer. The shot's good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Grant with a screen on Caruso. Lillard against Caruso. Passes it to Nurkic. And Simons has it in the corner. No good from outside. Bulls trail by 6. And Beverley kicks to Caruso. Pass to DeRozan. And here's Beverley. The 3. It's hauled in by Thibault. He dishes it to Lillard. Pass to Grant. That shot is off. Good D by Drummond. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Beverly kicks to Caruso. The pass to Drummond. Beverly with a screen on Grant. Pass to Caruso. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Drummond. He doesn't hit that one. And the Trailblazers going the other way. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Phillips says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Free throw, good, Drummond.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. For the 3. Portland again missing.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
The feed now to Drummond. Tries from 7. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic big and blocking.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Lillard, the pass to Simons. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
Pass to Vucevic. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And how about we check the numbers for Damian Lillard? Portland leading by 3. Screen by Grant. Nurkic setting the pick for Grant. To stop the drought, and it's sent back by Drummond. Here's DeRozan. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Lillard with it. 11 points in the game. From deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Here's Vucevic, and then Vucevic slams it in.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Bulls. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Lillard with it, now guarded by DeRozan. There's the triple. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Back to Beverly. Launches a 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Caruso kicks to Beverly. Beverly with a screen on Nurkic. Vucevic to the pass to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Drummond. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Portland leading. And here now is Thibault. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now here's Nurkic. Lillard outside. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's DeRozan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. So for the Bulls, Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Drummond. Jordan comes in for Patrick Beverly, and it's Dosunmu in for Alex Caruso. Portland also making some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Nasir Little comes in for Matisse Thybulle, and it's Sharp in for Lillard. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Simons. 29 points for him last game against Washington. Grant up top. The 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Jordan. Pass to DeRozan. Now here's Dosunmu. And again, no good by Chicago. Vucevic against Simon. Trying to end the drought. Offensive rebound. Here's Eubanks. Back to Simons. Lets the 3 fly. It's in, and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
And Anthony believing in himself that time. Just zero hesitation on that jump.
Williams sends a screen for DeRozan. Over Little. Shot is good off the back rim and in. DeRozan's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Now here's Simon. D right on him. Rebound by the Bulls. Now Jordan. Last time out he had 44 points. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And we can look quickly at a group of rookies having a very good run. The top scoring first-year players in the NBA for the past 10 games. Take a look at Jordan, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
He's really showing what he can do. I mean, providing an impressive knack offensively for a first-year player.
That one is off.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Winslow's checked in for Jeremy Grant, and it's Reddish in for Anthony Simons. He hits the second from the line. Portland trailing here. Sharp, the pass to Winslow. Here's Reddish. Rebound by Williams.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And there's the pass to DeRozan. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Vucevic. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
one of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Winslow, the pass to Eubanks. Second shot opportunity, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bulls.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
And so Jordan will bring it up for the Bulls. They host the Spurs after this one. That will complete this four-game homestand. Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. Williams, a screen on Winslow. And it's DeRozan missing. The Trailblazers shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Reddish with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington, and the basket is good. Eubanks got 9.
And you wonder how much further Cam Reddish's game can get in the pick-and-roll action. Effective there.
On the wing, DeRozan. Shoots over Winslow, and DeRozan with the basket on the assist from Michael Jordan.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Winslow, the pass to Reddish. In the corner, it's Little. And the three off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Passes it to DeRozan. And here's Vucevic. Covered by Winslow. Pulls up on the wing. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good. That's now 8 points for Vucevic.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Sharp. Great D that time from Jordan.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
At the line for Chicago, Michael Jordan. At the line for 2,
The first one falls.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter. Doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
And they struggled a bit at the line in the first quarter, but they have been terrific in the second, up to almost 85% overall.
Now here's Reddish, guarded by Jordan. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Here's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
For Chicago, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
That's good from Williams. And Williams drops them both. Trailblazers trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Down low, it's stolen by Vucevic. Dosunmu, the pass to Jordan. And Jordan slams it home.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
The wide open shot by Little. And they get it back. Winslow kicks to Reddish. Clock at 6 to stop the run. Eubanks. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Jordan. And here's DeRozan. From deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Trailing to start the quarter, they battled hard and pulled off a tremendous comeback, now enjoying the lead. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Nick, what changed as the first half continued?
We toughened up a little bit. They were getting a lot of easy points, a lot of points around the paint, around the basket, and we just started playing more aggressive, playing hard on the defensive end, and that got us going offensively too. So we just got to keep doing that, play hard, and should be fine.
Keeping the paint tight is key. Thanks very much, Nick. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Chicago Bulls.
Give them credit, they just keep coming, pushing the action, drawing lots of whistles. They actually made the game kind of Kenny. Get it? Ugly.
Oh, I thought you loved me. But an effective way for them. Man, love their effort, but don't love the comment.
And next up, we have the award winners, our players of the month in the East and the West. Looking at the Eastern Conference, Joel Embiid.
The big man, Joel Embiid. He's so patient with his moves and decision-making now. His combination of size and feet work are incredible. He has that Hakeem Olajuwon gene. Looking for him to win this award many more times to come.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. Trailblazers trail by 8 on the floor for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The drive by Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Grant sets a screen for Simons. Tipped away and stolen by Jordan. Williams up on top. He's covered by Grant. Williams passes to Caruso. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Pass to DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from DeRozan. Vucevic has got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency. Solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Doesn't go that time. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Pass to DeRozan. 90 seconds now into the second half. Shot from 12. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Damian Lillard. Caruso looking for an opening. Outside DeRozan. He feeds it to Vucevic. They get a hand on it. Some solid defense from Grant.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
And it's Simons missing.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And the dunk by Jordan.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortless.
To the wing right side. Here's Grant. That one falls.
Jeremy Grant.
Grant's got his first basket of the night. The Bulls leading by 12. Chicago calls timeout.
For the Bulls. Here come the T-shirts.
Drummond checked in for Chicago. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Nikola Vucevic.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And it's DeRozan missing. Trailblazers trail by 12. Grant with a screen on Jordan. Three-pointer, Simon. Chicago grabs the miss.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Jordan down low, covered by Simon.
As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
first free throw is good. Chicago making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. And so Jordan nails both of them. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Lillard against Caruso. And it's Lillard missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Jordan. And Thibault sends it back. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Caruso kicks to Beverly. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Lillard. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And he's been deadly from the free throw line. Only a handful of players are shooting a better percentage. Phenomenal asset to have on your team. Simons with the screen on Caruso. Here's Lillard shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
With the lineup out there, that might be the last guy you want to foul. Dame's got some of the best free throw numbers in history.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Taking 2 shots.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And he knocks down the first one.
Voted one of the top 75 NBA players of all time. We should be enjoying the seasons that Damian Lillard is putting up in the next couple years.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls, leading by 12. Kicks to Williams. Williams, a screen on Simon. Now here's Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drummond, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. That's 7 points for Drummond.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by Beverly.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Jordan throws it down.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Lillard from outside. Portland again missing.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Here's Caruso. Here's Williams. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Grant. Thibault, the pass to Simons. Portland, no good that time either.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't hit.
Williams, and Grant sends it back.
A skilled shot blocker, Grant, coming over and is so quick off the floor. Swats that one out.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Alex Caruso. And a switch here also for Portland. Sharp's checked in for Damian Lillard. Outside Williams. And stolen by Thibault. Moving it up. Here's Simons. Can't hit from in close. The Bulls leading by 16. Dosunmu, the pass to Jordan. He kicks to Beverly. This one for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beverly's got 6.
This is huge. If Beverly's out there and is behind the arc knocking them down, the offense is going to crank up.
Now here's Simons. Defense right on him. Here's Nurkic. Plays it up and banks it in. 8 points for him.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Williams, a screen on Simon. Dosunmu, the pass to Drummond. And he banks in the layup. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Feeds it to Grant. Over Williams. The shot missing. And Chicago will go the other way with it. And here is Dosunmu. Michael Jordan on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
No good on the free throw. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Little comes in for Jeremy Grant. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Reddish in for Anfernee Simons. And he sinks the second. Trailblazers trail by 20. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Reddish. Tight defense on him, and it's blocked by Jordan. There's the feed to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 16 rebounds.
Well, Drummond is always one of the league leaders in putback jams. Another one there.
Here's Eubanks, defended by Drummond.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Portland grabs the miss, and 3 from Jordan. That shot is no good. His 5th miss now in 12 tries. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. Now the pass to Eubanks. Here's Reddish. On the wing, Winslow. 4 on the shot clock. Portland no good that time either. The Bulls leading by 22. Now Beverly. He has 6. Bulls moving the ball around. Jordan finds Williams. And it's Drummond with the jam.
I love it. It's eye contact with his teammate. The ball in great position. And Andre does the rest.
Now a timeout called by Portland. So for the Bulls. Vucevic comes in for Andre Drummond. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Williams.
Let's hear it for your 3-1-2 crew.
Winslow, the pass to Eubanks. Winslow kicks to Reddish. To the inside. Passes to Winslow. Shot clock at 5. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Well, Chicago has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Outside DeRozan. "16 feet away." That shot missing. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Sharp, the pass to Reddish. To the right side.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Eubanks. Vucevic defending. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Looking to end its cold spell.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
Reddish the pass to Eubanks. Back to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Beverly the pass to Vucevic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vucevic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Eubanks, no good. The Bulls shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Jordan kicks to DeRozan. Vucevic with it. 13 points in the game. Elbow shot. The second effort. Nice move. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
Pass to Reddish. They set the pick. And he drops it in from the low post. Reddish has got 8.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the basket by DeRozan.
And this has really always been a staple of his game. You see how confident DeRozan is with that mid-range.
Now here's Reddish. From deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Bulls. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Bradley, DeRozan out there with Green, and it's Alex Caruso. And it's White in at the 2-guard spot. Here's DeRozan, drills the baseline jumper.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Johnson, the pass to Knox. Now, here's Reddish. White covering, offensive rebound.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
DeRozan against Walker. Count it from 12. DeRozan's got 10 points here in the second half.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
There's the pick. Winslow dishes to Reddish. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
And the first one at the line is good. Andre Drummond's checked in for Chicago. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Caruso against Johnson. Here's White. Oh, good with the triple. The Trailblazers shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Here's Winslow. Green with the block. Now here's White, guarded by Reddish. And White kicks to Caruso. Back to White, shoots the three. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Here's Reddish. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Bradley deciding where to go with it. There's the dish to White. Can't hit that one. Walker with some nice D. The Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Johnson, the pass to Walker. Lobbed up there for Johnson. It's stolen by Bradley. White drives in. Walker with the rebound.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Stolen away. Here's Caruso. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Reddish the pass to Knox. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him. Brent, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
Well, I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time where you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
Walker is screen on White. Here's Reddish. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. White looking around. Drummond sets the screen for White. Crosses over. That one a little long.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that.
And Walker throws it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Caruso. Green with a screen on Johnson. Here's Caruso. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Keon Johnson.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for Chicago, Alex Caruso. taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
And he makes both free throws. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Nurkic. And the rejection by Bradley. Over in the corner, White. Pass to Bradley. No good, shot missing. Great D that time from Nurkic. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Nurkic, a screen on Caruso. Johnson outside. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
And Nurkic getting up there and weighting that rim.
It's Williams, high post. Back to Bradley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team, and I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
The first one falls. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Johnson. And so Bradley nails both of them. Here's Lillard. He feeds it to Nurkic. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
All eyes on Dame that time, so he just moves the ball casually right to the open teammate.
The pass to Williams. Over Winslow. The shot by Williams, no good. And the Trailblazers shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Passes it to Lillard. Dishes it to Reddish. Nurkic a screen on White. Reddish the pass to Nurkic. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here is Caruso. And Brent, nowadays there are so many options for the great high school basketball player in this country and overseas. Do you see the G League Ignite and similar ways as a positive overall?
Well, I think right now you'd have to say that the G League Ignite has been a successful experiment, and that run is going to continue. You get guys like Jalen Green, who was drafted by the Houston Rockets and came in, had a sensational rookie season. That pathway has led him there, so I think they're doing a good job. The interesting thing, Kevin, to talk about is what colleges have done in response to that and what's going on in the NIL space. How does that change the dynamic in the future?
He takes it in and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Lillard from outside. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Green passes to Caruso. He dishes it to White. Outside Williams. 5 to shoot. Free throw line jump shot. And Winslow pulls it down. Winslow's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Nurkic. Kicks it to Reddish. Back to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Great to get Nurkic involved in the pick and roll. He can be deadly as the roll man.
Caruso, the pass to Williams. Now here's White. Pass to Caruso. Green, the screen. Drives to the hoop. Caruso, no good. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown, but bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
That's good from Winslow.
Justice Winslow, a very adaptable player in the NBA. One of those guys where coaches will ask him to do a lot of things, and he does a lot of things quite well.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Tony Bradley. Vucevic comes in for Williams. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Javonte Green. And it's Jordan in for Kobe White. He's perfect from the line this time. The Bulls shooting in this 4th quarter pretty dire at 27%. Now Caruso. Right side DeRozan. Shoots over Winslow. Offensive rebound. Drummond. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
When Drummond gets the ball inside, that's going to scare the rest of your defense. You got to pay attention.
At the line for Chicago, Andre Drummond. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Drummond. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
And he can't hit the second.
And sometimes a trade is exactly what a player needs. And that was the case with Jusuf Nurkic.
Yeah, back in 2017, you remember, it was Jokic, Nurkic, back and forth. They were getting limited playing time, and then finally there was a trade that allowed Nurkic to get from Denver to Portland, and he's kind of doubled up everything in terms of its production since then.
Nurkic can't hit. And Caruso's got the ball here for Chicago. Inside. Here's Drummond. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Drummond has a lot of ways to beat you down low, and his points are coming deep in the paint now.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Over Drummond, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Chicago has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Back to Jordan. And Jordan slams it in.
It's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Caruso against Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Caruso. Fires from deep. A shot by Reddish, no good.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Jordan kicks to DeRozan. Here's Drummond, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Nasir Little, he's checked in for UMass. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Well, something to think about.
Free throw, good, Drummond. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Trailblazers shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Chicago.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Andre Drummond.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Caruso kicks to Drummond. Drummond with a screen on Winslow. Right side, Jordan.
Portland foul. Cameron Reddick. Second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Michael Jordan. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Reddish with the ball. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing well?
We're just making everybody comfortable, making each and everybody on this team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, you know, even if it's on the defensive end, you know, we're just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.